Welcome to the Losers Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back.
Yes, it's Bo Bigelow sitting here with my co-host Connor Kinsley. How we doing?
Guys, welcome back to the pod. We have a few things to get into. I'm actually very excited to be doing this today.
For the record, I'm always excited to be doing
I'm always excited.
It's not a specific today thing for me. It's usually just I'm always excited. But
right. Well, some days
that's just me.
Some days I sit down, I look at you, and the only news we have to cover is Israel, and I'm like, can we please get
and I've
something
told you
else?
I don't want to talk about that.
Can we please cover something else? No, I'm kidding. But well, we're going right back into it. We're talking about fucking Hunter Biden.
We're going to start with, we were just sitting here about to get the podcast started, and we looked out.
Yes.
We live in Brooklyn, so the subways are above ground, and there was 3 people riding the subway on top of the subway. And I've heard that's a thing, but I've never seen it in real life.
I've never seen it, and it was insane. We're going to, for the people watching on the YouTube, we'll put the video like right here now so you can see it. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. Because we live on a 12th floor of a building, so we have a pretty good view of like the city, and the J train runs right below our apartment.
Yeah.
And we're about to start the pod, and I see the train coming by, and there's 3 dudes, full standing, arms spread out, Creed playing in the background. You take me.
Yeah, they were standing like upright too, like very like good posture on the top of the train.
Great posture. I feel like you have to have good posture if you're going to do that.
It's
like because you said it
crazy, though.
shakes a bit. One of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Well, it's crazy because when I'm in this inside of the vehicle, I like toss around. So I don't know how you do that and don't die.
But I
because
guess
the train is super bumpy over here.
But is it safer to subway surf? What if like another train came by and there's just 3 more dudes? You're like, oh, everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
But is it safer to subway surf above, like outside, like above ground, or underneath? Because underneath you can't really.
You can't do it underneath. You would probably have to duck.
Yeah, you could do it for like a second.
You'd
then
have
you
all 4s on the subway train.
Pause.
Fuck. All right, we're gonna start.
We're gonna restart the pod.
Again.
I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to the Losers Podcast. No, I don't get. It's so stupid because like if I died doing that and I went to heaven, I was like, so what got me? And God was like, yeah, you did something you didn't need to do.
Yeah, you're doing too much.
Yeah, he's like, you thought you were cool and you fell off the fucking subway. And by the way, and God's sitting there, he's like, you can just ride it like a normal person at all times.
Yeah.
There's not a time in the day where you don't have to. There's nothing convenient about riding it that way.
No, that
if
is
anything, it's the antithesis of a. Is that the right word?
I think we'll keep going. I need
I need to
hear you use it in a sentence.
Convenience of riding the subway is you go inside and it takes you places. It's actually less convenient to be like, I want to ride the top of it because then you have to climb the subway and ride on top of it and be afraid of death.
Yes.
It doesn't solve anything.
That is true, but I don't think they're doing it to seek more convenience. I think they're doing it because their lives are empty.
Right. They don't have father figures.
It looked like 3 younger men, if I had to guess, younger gentlemen. And the question here, folks, is if we don't want them to do that, to subway surf, what are we offering them as an alternative?
Good point.
Right?
Good point.
And this is where we just become Fox News.
Yeah.
If we don't want people to subway surf,
it's tough because
what are we going to offer them as an alternative? There's no after school programs. There's no sports.
Yeah.
If we don't offer these things to children, they're going to ride on the top of a subway and get their head knocked off by a support beam.
Whatever happened to a Game Boy? You remember those things?
Right.
I'd be sitting in the subway playing Game Boy, and now people want to be like Mario in Game Boy.
They're playing. It's subway. It's Subway Surfer.
Yeah, it's which. I mean, in theory, sounds kind of cool. Like if I sat here, I would be a complete liar if I was like, that sounds a little bit cool. But it's just dangerous. It's incredibly dangerous.
It's actually very dangerous. I mean, but it was cool as fuck, though.
It was cool. The way they were standing, I was like, aura.
Yes, I was about to say that is to me, and I'm kind of creeping into the phase of being, as the kids would call, unk.
Right.
I'm 28. I'm starting to slip on some of the lingo. But I would say that to me, that looked like they were aura farming.
Yes, it did look like that.
Do you agree with that statement?
Well, it's tough because it's like your mom can't afford eggs. We're going into a bunch of wars. Our president is posting videos of Rick and Morty themed style. And it's like, what else do you want them to do at this point?
I mean, that's literally, that's what I was just saying. It's like, what?
They have nothing.
Yeah, what do you expect them to do? They don't care about school because every single one of their classmates is just using AI to pass the tests.
Exactly.
There's nothing. They're like, well, it's like I'm growing up so I can get drafted to go fight in Iran.
For what, too?
Yeah, it's like I'm going to ride on the... Actually, now I'm on their side.
Yeah.
I'm like, they did something that was truly spectacular. I caught it on video. I felt a thrill watching it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most excited I felt today.
Because nothing really matters anymore.
It's already 3 p.m., and that is the most alive I've felt today.
That's a good point.
Just watching
And
those
watching them.
three-
So imagine how alive they feel as
That's
the people
what I'm
pulling
saying.
it off.
They
That's a good
inspired
point.
everyone else in this area that might have seen them from their window.
Yeah.
They
It sucks.
inspired them.
We can see the Empire State Building from our window. We can't. Sorry. We can see all of Manhattan except for the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
I was really pissed off we couldn't see those people who climbed the Empire State Building. Because I think
Right.
from our view, we probably would have been able
Now,
to see them.
here's a question to you. Those two people, everyone knows about it. The people that climbed the Empire State Building, proposed, they held a
Losers.
sign. I was about to say, losers or
Complete
winners.
losers.
Now, why do you say losers?
Because from my understanding, it takes the people that run the Empire State Building and like run the lighting and stuff like that for that tower. It's a lot of work, and to have two people climb it where it's a liability issue for you. That's so annoying for that person that was working that day. And he's like, okay, if they fall, I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And also, like, there are people that do shit like that. I think it's stupid. Like that. What's that guy's name? Alex something who
Alex
climbed.
Honnold.
Alex Honnold. I think that's really dumb. But Alex Honnold only does it with permission from the buildings.
That's true.
Why would you not get permission to do something like that? And I'm supposed to sit here and be like, oh, two fucking rebels, so sick. No,
See,
dude.
the funny thing about Alex Honnold, he asked the building for permission, yet he doesn't ask or consult his wife, which
Right.
is fun. He just does it. She goes, what about our children? And he goes,
Right.
who?
Right. If you fall off this building, what are our children? They won't have a father. And he goes, it's for the love of the game, babe.
He goes, we have kids?
Yeah. What?
He goes, oh, right. Yeah, the little thing.
He's chalking up his hands while they speak. He's like, what are you talking about?
He is like a weird guy because he just doesn't give a shit about anyone.
I saw
other than like himself climbing.
Yeah.
And I saw a thing, this maybe we're going to say, but I saw some article. They were like, they did a study of Alex Honnold's brain.
Yeah.
And guess what? The part of it that registers fear is small.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no duh. He's like not a human.
Oh shit.
Yeah, mind blown. It's like, yeah, he has no empathy. He doesn't feel anything unless he's 3,000 feet in the air hanging by his fucking fingernail on a rock. He doesn't feel anything. Everyone acted like it was his revelation. Here's the thing. I'm kind of chalking him up now as being a loser.
I think he's a loser. I've never liked that guy.
No. When he did El Cap, the Yosemite climb, and they did the free solo doc,
Yeah, that was cool.
loved it. I was like, this is sick because I had never heard of him. He wasn't this big influencer guy, at least on my radar. He just did it, and then they put out the documentary, and then he kind of faded. And it was
agree.
like, wow. But then he came back, and he climbs like the Taipei 101 tower, and now he's doing all these stunts and like getting in the news. And I'm like, it's trying to be an influencer. It's like, cut it out, dude.
I also just think now that he has kids, you have something that you have to live for now.
Totally.
And it's like, to still have that demon in you that's like, I want to do more. It's like, dude, you already did the coolest things that you could as a climber.
Look, if you're 17 and you want to subway surf to avoid going to fight in Iran, I'm all for it.
True.
But if you're like 32 and you have children and you're trying to climb a building,
Yeah.
come on.
That
Grow up. Hey, Alex.
That means that
Grow up.
There's going to be a classroom in the future where one kid's like, my dad died in Iran. And she's all sad. And then the next girl's like, my dad died climbing a skyscraper that he didn't need to die doing because it was unnecessary.
Yeah, my dad got hit by a seagull while climbing the Chevy Tower or whatever.
Dude, imagine a family member of the people that did the submarine in that class too. The people that took the submarine to the Titanic that blew up.
Well, the unfortunate...
That was stupid too.
That was stupid.
Stop
And
doing things like that.
one of the unfortunate things about that is that one of the guys, the billionaires that died in it, his son was with him too.
Right. And I heard the mom didn't want the son to go either.
I think I read that as well.
Yeah.
Those
things piss me the fuck off.
I know.
It's so annoying. You don't need to do things like that.
Yeah, guys, this is a message from
I
the
don't even
Losers
go.
Pod.
I wouldn't even go in a hot air balloon.
That is a little
Those are
crazy.
dangerous too. I don't want to. I'm good the normal flying way with the wings.
Yeah, you're like, do we have... You're like, yeah, it's like flying.
I don't need a fucking balloon.
You're like, do we have to make flight whimsical? Like, can we just get in the plane and fly?
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need
it's
that.
like when you're on an airline and the flight attendant's like, how are we doing, folks? Blah, 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 and like doing this whole speech, and then they start singing. You ever heard that? Where flight attendants are like, well, we're gonna sing you a song. Like I was flying to Italy once, and the guy was like, "Ciao Bella."
No way.
I was like, brother,
the captain was singing a song.
No, it was the flight attendant. I hope it wasn't the captain.
Golly.
It was a flight attendant, and I was like, dude, just shut up.
She's just doing stand up.
She's like, hey,
gay. It's like Kill Tony stand up on the fucking.
She's like, you should have paid for 2 seats.
Fat fuck.
Yeah, fat fuck.
She has a guy in the back who goes boom.
See, now roast comedy I would maybe support, but for like the singing and like the cutesy, it's like, hey, just fly the plane.
Yeah,
It's like a hot air balloon. It's like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? It doesn't even sound enticing to me because you go up there and it's like it's got to be colder too, and it's you're sitting in the open air. It's probably harder to breathe. I'd just be sitting up there like I can't wait to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, you get up and you're like, I can't wait to go down.
Yeah.
That's like a Seinfeld bit. It's like you get up in the air balloon and immediately, when do we go down?
I don't want to be up here.
Yeah, I think whimsy.
They are pretty though.
Hot air balloons?
Yeah.
I've never been on one. Have you?
No, just to see. Like, you ever
in
seen
the
one
distance.
In the air? Yeah.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. But yeah, that subway surfing thing was crazy.
Dude, I can't get it out of my head.
I know. I'm gonna be thinking about that.
Brain.
Like you guys, you have to check it. Well, I'll probably post it, but like, if you're listening on Spotify, just check it out. And this isn't just a plug to get you to subscribe to our YouTube, but it kind of is. Literally, go to our YouTube and rewatch this because I'm gonna put the video into it, and it was crazy.
Yeah,
like that's one of the craziest things I've seen while living in New York. I'm not even kidding.
I just don't even get how they were standing that way.
I don't either.
Because wouldn't the air, they're going fast, so wouldn't the air.
But the thing is, if you notice, they were leaning. So they were leaning, like doing like the smooth criminal forward. And then the wind was kind of holding them up. So they were hitting that smooth criminal lean and the wind was holding them up.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's pretty fucking sick. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
Wow. But then when it stops, you go.
Wait, do that again? Yeah, you fall off. You fall off and die. And here's the thing. I have heard, and this is kind of what you were saying about the people who climb the Empire State Building. It's like it inconveniences everyone that works there that does climbs the tower to put in the lights. That's the only thing that
annoys me. You can put yourself at danger, and that's fine. But when you have a family, that makes me less supportive of you because, like I said, there's people who count on you. And then when you're inconveniencing other jobs, those things annoy me.
Dude, and here's one, and this is, I'll say trigger warning to this. I talked to a guy who was an MTA worker, and we were talking about subway surfing, and he was like, yeah, he's like every now and then, and MTA is like a subway worker for those of you who don't know.
Right.
He was like, yeah, every now and then people will, kids do the subway surfing, and I saw it once where a kid tried it and it didn't, he fell off, and he's like, I'm not kidding you, we were scraping him off the floor. I was like, oh, he was like, yeah, it was like, yeah.
I heard a weird fact about this, not to get darker, but
no, please.
If you survive a subway crash, the subway stops on top of you, but you could be under there sort of mangled, not necessarily like splattered, but you're still alive. And the only way to get the subway off of you is they have this thing that pressurizes air and it like almost blasts the subway off. But a lot of times it'll end up killing you in the process. So they'll go down there as you're like mangled and be like, we don't know if you're going to survive this. Would you like to call a family member if you don't? Not to bring up like literally one of the darkest stories I've heard this week, but
dude,
I can't get it out of my head, man.
No, I mean, I think it's appropriate. We started the story, or we started the pod with an exciting story of subway surfing, and I feel like, to be fair, we glorified it a little bit, and I think it is right to wrap up this segment talking about the real dangers of subway surfing.
Yes, we're anti-subway surfing.
We're anti because, as I said before,
splat. One
moment you're standing up there hitting the smooth criminal, having a great time. The next moment you're getting scraped off the floor.
Ooh.
Because you've been turned into sidewalk salsa.
It's like you've seen how they have like ice cream that they can roll, sort of like
like Cold Stone.
Yeah, no, they scrape the ice cream and
they
make
put
it
the
like
ingredients in it and they scrape it.
Yeah, sort of like that, but like person.
But like less fun.
Yeah, it's more like a person on the floor.
That's a great point, Bo.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let's get into the losers of the week.
Or actually, no. Before we go to losers of the week, let's do our L's of the week. What do we have? Or what do you want to start, or should I?
So
You go.
This just happened to me today. Very short story. I was getting out of the elevator and I dropped my AirPod case. And for those who have AirPods, why do they fly when you drop the case? It's really, really just such an inconvenience that happens.
Yeah.
When you drop an AirPod case, they literally just go, bye, bing, and they just shoot out of the thing like a rocket.
Yeah.
Apple needs to fix that.
It's
when
almost,
I drop a
it's
case.
almost like they're spring loaded.
Yes, it is.
Like you drop it and it's like, bing, like they just
Bing,
shoot
bing,
out.
bing. Yeah, you drop one and it hits a guy in the eye, and it's insane.
Yeah.
So I dropped one, but it was right by someone else's apartment unit. And our apartments have like a little slit at the end of the door. So it flew into their unit. So, and I knocked on it. They're not home because it's midday on a Monday. And then I had to write them a note and be like, my AirPod flew into your unit. And so...
Wait, so you wrote the note and you put it on the door?
I put it on the door, yeah. Just sucks, bro.
Now, did you just write my AirPod flew into your unit?
No, I had to explain myself a little bit because then they might be like...
I was about to say, that's, yeah.
If they don't have AirPods and they don't know that they fly out of the case, that's going to be really awkward.
Yeah, that's an important
Because it's so going to
piece.
look like I just took an AirPod and like rolled it like a dice and just shot it under their door.
Yeah.
Because it's probably like a good foot or two in the doorway too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That it
really
that.
flew.
Because the clearance between the floor and like the top of the door is like an inch maybe.
Yeah, it is. And it was just the perfect storm.
Yeah, that's a tough start to the week.
It just makes me really upset because I want to listen to music after this podcast and I'm going to have to one pod it, bro. You ever one pod it?
With the AirPods, it sucks.
Yeah,
because if you want, without the two pods, you can't do the noise cancellation.
And some of the songs have certain beats that only hit one of the pods to make you feel like you have like surround sound, and it's like,
bro, Pink Floyd be doing that all the time.
Yeah, they do.
You'll be listening and like in the right ear, sick music, left ear, it's like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck your mom.
Well, I don't know.
They say things like that, Pink Floyd, no?
Not I'm gonna fuck your mom. But they'll have stuff where it's like, you're dying.
You're dead, and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of your mom.
That might be the unreleased tracks.
It could be. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of my 2 L's this week. Both of mine are appliance-based L's, which is weird. The other one is that I hired a guy to come mount our TV because we just got a new 65-inch.
Yep.
And he came and said that we ordered the wrong stand, and he was like, I'll come back tomorrow. So I waited an entire day for him to come and then finally called him. And he said, oh, I'm actually going to come tomorrow. Didn't come that day either. Now we can't get a hold of him. It's really bothering me because we have this awesome 65-inch TV sitting here alone in the box and the stand is next to it. But both of us are retarded when it comes to
no one ever taught us.
No one ever taught us.
We're
how
part
to do
of the
little
generation
things like
that was just never taught how to do really any hard skills at all.
No, I could not even know where to start.
I can edit
a
a pretty snappy social media clip. But I cannot construct anything in the real world.
I had a girlfriend recently ask me if I could come help her mount her TV, and I said, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Who do you think I am that you think that I know how to do that? I don't do that myself. I got a guy coming here and we're waiting on him.
We're waiting on a man.
Yeah, we're waiting on a big, hunky, strong man.
I don't know about that, but I just know we're
He's
waiting.
hunky, bro. I saw him the other day. Yeah.
So what's his deal?
He's a good-looking fella.
What is his deal?
I don't know. I think he's like a
but you said you contacted, because he's like kind of in like
the Best Buy universe.
He's like a subsidiary or like employee of Best Buy.
Yeah, they hire him privately.
But you said you called Best Buy and they were like, he said he did it.
Yeah, he told them that he did it.
And he clearly has not, because the TV is in a box.
I'm looking. I said to the Best Buy lady on the phone, I go, really? Because I'm looking at it in a box right now.
And what did she say?
And she said, oh, well, you're going to have to file a claim. And I was like, I fucking will. But I don't want to file a claim. I want to keep reaching out. I've called him about 8 times. Should we call him right now?
Honestly, yeah.
Let's see if he picks up.
Because I want an answer from this guy, dude. I'm trying to play freaking Call of Duty on my 65-inch TV that we paid for. Plug him in. Plug that fucker in.
Should we do a prank call today?
Hold on. Is it in?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Dude, this is insane. He's not going to answer.
Yeah.
He's dodging our calls.
Not worth my time.
He's dodging our freaking calls, dude.
He's a jerk. I'm so pissed about it. Like, I don't know how to mount this freaking thing. I'm just a kid.
I'm just a boy.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Dude, he can't keep getting
Whenever
away
I have
with
problems,
this.
I just go, I'm gonna call my
We
my fucking dad.
paid this guy money.
Yeah.
And he's not.
He just took it.
Bro, this is an L of the week. We paid this guy money. We paid a
$200 too. It wasn't cheap.
Dude, we paid
It was half of the price for the TV.
Yes.
We paid $400 for the TV and $200 for the
We paid
mount.
a strong, skilled man to come into our home and assist us.
Yeah.
And he is not doing it.
You could probably get a hand job in this city for $200.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying, if you compare pricing,
that's
like,
a jump.
No, it's just true. Like,
Right.
I'm paying a guy $200 to come mount my TV. I could just be getting whacked off in some massage parlor right now for the same price.
Yeah, but how does that solve the TV
it
issue?
doesn't. It's just you can do a lot. I could go probably see a really good music artist for $200.
That's true.
Yeah, I could pay $400 hand job and music artist. No TV mount.
I mean, you're really giving us a lesson in economics.
I'm just
here.
telling you guys, like, when you compare these prices, it's pretty crazy.
You're like, inflation is just insane.
Nuts, dude. It's so nuts.
Yeah.
We could sell this TV right now, make $400 off of it, $50 off the stand, hand job, music, and get new lighting for the podcast.
Now that's enticing because this lighting is terrible.
And we'd be chilling.
Sorry, guys, for the bad lighting. We're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we couldn't do. We would both need hand jobs though, so that'd be $400. Can you look up the prices of hand jobs?
You're really attached to this hand job.
Just curious.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking questions. Just asking questions. I don't know if you can look that up. Or actually,
Hey Siri.
no. What are we doing here?
We gotta figure it out now.
Okay, ask Siri.
Hey Siri.
Plug it in. Sorry, got technical stuff. 1 second,
Hey
guys.
Siri. How much does it cost to receive a hand job from a Happy Endings parlor in New York City? Oh, she said she doesn't have an answer for that.
I could have told you that.
Reddit.
No, that's why you need to do like Grok or something. Siri's not gonna play ball with that.
Oh my gosh.
You go to Grok, it'll give you a number immediately. Grok will
if
give
you're
you
in the Bronx, it's $75 plus a shot at the bar. What bar?
Yeah, wait. What?
In Manhattan, you can get a hand job for $125.
Wow.
But if you go to Chinatown or Soho, the price goes up to $175, and that's because they're probably better at that.
Now imagine if we call, let's say they do house calls. Imagine you call one of these people. You go, hey, I'd love your services. Please come over.
Oh, this lady's $60.
But listen,
Should we call her?
What if we have them come over? We say, do you do a house call? We'll pay extra. They get here, and we go, hey, look, I know that you do hand jobs, but to be honest, we really need our TV put up. Do you happen to have the skill set?
Listen, we don't want a hand job. We just need you to mount this TV, okay?
Yeah.
We'll be completely clothed during the whole process. Don't mind us.
But the question is, can you do it? And the thing is, they probably would.
They probably
have
would
no
rather,
idea how to do it.
Would you rather give someone a hand job or mount a TV?
Well, I mean, if my life depended on it, I'd say hand job.
Yeah,
because I don't know how to mount a TV.
Yeah, but I'd learn so quickly, dude. maybe that's the key to life. Just be like, if my dad was like, you need to do this, otherwise you have to give some dude a hand job.
Otherwise,
I'd be like,
otherwise you're gay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things. That's like doing sports when you're a kid. It's like either do this sport you don't like and get the shit beat out of you by people better than you at it, or you're gay.
Yeah, if my boss wanted me to do better at work, he'd just be like, you either do better or you got to give me a hand job. And then I'd be like, oh shit, okay,
I mean,
I'll be really attentive.
that is kind of a philosophical quandary. It's like, would you rather do a hand job or mount someone's TV?
Yeah.
But I don't know how to mount a TV. I guess you'd say you'd learn quick. That's true. But the thing is, obviously I understand.
I would learn so.
Obviously, I understand like the process and the mechanics of mounting a TV, but it's like I said this to you. This thing's 60. This is a 65 incher.
Yeah,
bro. This is inches. A lot of inches. And in order to mount that properly without it flying off the wall,
yes,
you have to find the stud in the wall, and you need like a device. I think you need like some kind of device that finds the stud in the wall. We don't even have that.
My dad has one. He used to do it all the time, but
and if you don't have that, otherwise you have to be like a wise indigenous man and you like knock on the wall.
I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's like a thing.
But maybe they could. If he knocks on the wall, he's like, no. Right there.
Oof. You're so right.
Well, that's an interesting thought.
Dude, I would, if someone was said something crazier like, oh, can you install like a laundry machine in my unit? I probably would have to do the hand job. I don't think there's any amount of trading that could teach me how to do something like that.
Yeah, it's like, would you rather do 65 inches or 6?
Yeah. Who's the guy that's like making us do this?
The guy who won't
who has the philosophical question.
The guy who won't return our call.
Yeah, should I call him back and be like, dude, I will blow you if you do this for me right now.
Dude, I would actually
blow him for this.
Whack you off if you mount this TV, dude. I need to watch the game.
TV. I will fucking jerk you off until you come.
I will work you to completion if you mount my TV, you fucker. I've already paid you $200. This is the tip.
Whacking someone off is kind of a fucking workout.
Well, okay, wait. Well,
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Are you saying that from experience, or you're just?
No, I've whacked myself off before. Absolutely. But I feel like it's harder if it's someone else. There's a little bit more wrist involved.
Well, yeah, it's kind of an awkward angle. Dude, this podcast is retarded. But that is an L that you couldn't get. It's literally, we're looking at it right now. It's sitting in a box, just staring at us. Like literally, it's like a
and the
symbol.
TV inside, he's like, please mount me. Please.
That's the title of the episode.
I just want to watch Netflix.
That's the title of the episode. Please mount me.
It's a great title, actually.
I mean, but it's like a symbol of just how unskilled we are. Just literally sitting in our living room. It's a giant TV in a box staring at us.
He's so pretty too.
It's like mocking us. It's like, well, you're not man enough to put me up.
I want to get him out of that top.
I want to
get him out of that box.
I want to get him out of that box.
I want to see him out in the open with his naked body. Just Disney Plus on the TV.
Dude, Disney. A little bit of Disney Plus. Anyways.
God. He's like, I've never done this before. Fucking reaching out, grabbing the TV, pulling him out.
He's like, ooh, Peacock too?
Yeah. Screwing in the mounting him.
Just drilling.
That
dude.
word is so
fucking dude, we're just drilling 65 inches of fucking TV right into the wall.
Yeah, just drilling him. He's like,
you ever drilled 65 inches?
That's the thing. We had to get to know him before we mounted him.
That's a good point. What are we getting notifications for?
LinkedIn.
You're on LinkedIn.
Oh, my cousin has it says I have a new notification from my cousin. Shout out Oliver.
Sweet.
If stuff is going well, I'll find out after the pod.
Big win.
Yeah.
Should I go over my L of the week?
Yeah.
Dude, so
I want to hear.
Enough
of TV mounting fucking a TV.
I know that is, but genuinely that is very upsetting. We paid this guy. He did not mount the TV. He will not return our calls.
He didn't even buy the TV dinner.
Dude, I'm going to take a photo. Bingo.
You got to buy a TV dinner before you mount it. All right, shut up.
All right. I'm taking a photo of the TV in a box, and I will, if I remember, I'll edit it into the episode so people can see what the hell we're talking about.
Perfecto.
But it's upsetting. We paid the guy, and he ripped us off, and he will not. We maybe before the episode's out, we should try to call him one more time. And
yeah, we will. I'm gonna relentlessly call him.
You know what we could do actually? We could leave a message, and then you could do a voice change.
No, it won't let. Oh, can I try the voice change?
If you don't put up the fucking TV, I'm gonna tell you right now, you son of a bitch.
That's the coolest thing. I didn't know that it.
Yeah.
Yo, why does mine not work?
It only does it for my voice channel.
Oh, can I try?
Nah, you're not man enough.
Let me see.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Wait, don't question my manhood.
Oh yeah.
It would be fun to by end of the episode.
Why did we not know that was a
end
thing?
of the episode? We should call him, and I could leave a really
Dude, if I called my mom with that voice, she would freak out.
Her house.
Should we
just
call
got
my mom and pretend like I got kidnapped?
You can't, bro. Her house just got broken into. Can I say that? We said it on the pod before, I think. I don't know if we did, but
dude, yeah, no, I don't want to give her a heart attack. She would actually.
no, yeah,
lose her
dude,
mind.
she literally her house just got
I know.
burglarized. You call and you're like,
We have Bo in the factory. If you don't give us $30,000 in 24 hours, we're gonna cut one of his fingers off every 10 minutes, you fucking bitch.
Sorry for calling your mom a bitch. I got a little ahead of myself. Okay, and Bo and action.
I have your son. He's in the back of my van right now. 31 Debevois Street. It's French. Debevois. It's not Debevois. And we have him in the back of the van. Wire me $50,000 on Cash App right now. Otherwise, your whole entire family's gonna get it. I know where the others live. 133 Millbridge Street. Just go over all the.
Just go over all the street names that other people in my family live at.
okay,
Wait, before you, this actually reminds me, when I was home for Thanksgiving, we changed my contact name in her phone to John Pork, and we deleted all of the prior history between me and her, and I just kept like texting her and stuff, and I was like, I know I like have eyes on the house, I can see you in the kitchen like making stuff, and she would just look on her phone, and we had like the John Pork like pork face. And she would be like, "Who the fuck is John Pork?" And she was freaking out.
my God.
We prank my mom a little too much. I feel bad for her sometimes.
yeah, there's no way we can call her and do a fake ransom.
No, I would
voice?
actually feel bad about that because she would freak out.
Yeah, she would. That would not be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. All right, let's get to your.
All right, my L of the week. Nothing major, but this was a little upsetting. I went to Rockaway Beach, which is a beach in Brooklyn. It was the first time I went, but I wanted to have a beach day, so I just went solo.
Yeah.
And I take the train. I get to the beach. It's lovely weather. I'm having a great time. Again, I'm by myself. I walk out onto the sand, and I find a little plot that's open to like lay my towel down and stuff. And it's in front of this group of like, they look like they were like, there's like maybe 10, they're like 20-year-olds, like young, like college age kids. And I like set up in front of them. And then once I get there, I realize that I haven't changed into my bathing suit. So I'm like, oh, I guess I got to do this right here. So
You have underwear on?
No. Well, no, I did. No, I did. I had like shorts on with underwear, but I had to change from that into a bathing suit to go swimming.
You had to get butt naked to get in your bathing suit?
But I had my towel. So I was like, oh, I'll just wrap my towel around me and just change.
Oh, okay.
You know, classic.
Is your bathing suit webbed?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's webbed.
I hate webbed bathing suits.
I do too.
They really piss. I always cut the webbing out when I buy one.
I should do that.
I cut it out and then I wear underwear on my bathing suit.
Yeah, it is weird when it's webbed.
I hate it because it traps all the sand.
It's like
Then you're just walking around with a
exactly. You know what?
sandy dick.
You know what it reminds me of? You know that scene in Finding Nemo at the end where all the fish are like trapped?
Yeah.
It's like your nuts in there.
Yeah,
They're just squeezed in this net with sand and seawater, and they're like, "Let me out!"
Yeah.
That's a tangent. But, anyways, so I need to change, and the bathroom's like way the fuck down the beach. And I was like, I don't want to go walk all the way there. I found my spot. I'm just gonna wrap my towel, change there. I wrap my towel. I'm in the process of changing. A strong breeze comes by, takes the towel off of my body, and I'm not even kidding you. I'm able to cover like my dick and the twig and berries so that no one could see that.
Your hand?
With my hand, because the
Your
towel
butt
like
is out, though.
the towel like falls, and I'm like scrambling for the towel.
Oh my
ass
gosh.
is out facing this entire group of like hip looking like 20-year-old Brooklyn kids.
Yeah.
It falls off. I'm like, ugh! I'm like scrambling in the sand for it. Like some of the girls in the group are like, and they start laughing, and then one guy just goes, "Tragic." And I like grab it, I turn around, and I kind of look at them, and they're like we're all like awkwardly like looking, and they're like laughing at me, and then I'm just like, and I like change into my suit, and then I just have to like sit there.
How?
And the worst part about it was 100% the guy that just went, oh, tragic.
You were butt naked in front of just
Dude,
a random group.
Just ass out in front of a bunch of
Wow.
kids.
And see, if you had a link tree, we'd have to pay to see those berries.
Yeah, but they got a free show.
They got a free show, and honestly,
I covered the berries, but they literally saw my entire
Berries.
ass.
Oh my god!
And I hadn't
that
been
sucks.
I hadn't been like publicly embarrassed like that in kind of a while.
That is
I felt like it was the kind of embarrassment that happens to you when you're like 10 years old.
I used to have nightmares that I would wake up butt naked in front of people. So you just lived one of my nightmares.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with it now. I honestly I would walk around naked right now and not have a problem with it.
I mean,
I'm very comfortable with my good-looking body.
It's not even like because I feel okay. Okay, I feel okay, but it was just like I don't know. It was just like just the fact that it was at the beach and it was so many like it was just 10 of these like trendy like 20-year-old young people behind me.
That sucks.
That added to it. If it would have just been like not them and just other
Him going
like,
tragic, like that's so
exactly. If it would have just been like families, I would have been like, oh, whoops, sorry.
I feel like if no one said anything, it wouldn't bother you as much.
Yeah.
But like if you had just gone about your day and you'd be like, okay, that was awkward, and I bet they think that. But him going tragic, that makes things so much worse.
Yes, that's what made it
He's
feel...
calling out and being like, dude, we all saw that, and you look like a dumbass.
Yeah, it's like we all saw your ass.
Right, bro. And it's not him saying like cute ass. He's like, no, that's a tragic.
No,
butt.
it definitely wasn't.
That's a tragic butt, bro.
That would have been a different story if they would have been like, ooh.
Yeah, if that happened to a hot girl, they'd be like, yes.
If it was like a crowd of like young Latinas being like, ooh, yes.
Yes, papi.
That would have been different,
You shake
obviously.
your butt a little bit.
Ooh, that would have been a little different.
Let that thing clap.
No. But it just it had like a middle school level of embarrassment, like a middle school
quality.
quality.
Did the girls chuckle when he said that?
Yeah, he was like, oh, tragic. And some of the girls were like,
were they hot?
They were kind of cute. And I was just, and then I had to just sit there because I didn't want to like leave. I didn't want to like run away.
Yeah,
and run away from the embarrassment.
Right, because that makes it look worse.
Yeah, it makes it look like I care.
You don't care what these people you don't know think. It'll suck when you run into them on the subway, but they probably surf.
Yeah,
they probably subway surf. It's probably those people we saw earlier.
Yeah, fuck them. I hope they die. Yeah. But it was just it was a level of embarrassment and a specific quality of embarrassment that I hadn't felt in a while.
Also, it'd be one thing you were by yourself too. It'd be one thing if you were with a crew of people and they were like, "Ooh, that was so awkward." And you'd be like, "Oh shit, that's awkward." Being by yourself too, you're like, you were naked and afraid.
Bingo!
You really were though.
No, I was naked and I was afraid, and there was a young man picking on me, and he said tragic.
Yeah.
In a way that was like intended to be humorous. He wasn't like, "Oh man, that sucks." Sorry,
and you're
dude.
just trying. That's the thing.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying my best.
Like you tried your best to hide everything and like put your towel on in the wind, and God just.
Yeah, and God just decided to just blow my little towel off, and then this guy goes tragic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I don't even know how I would probably kill myself if that was me.
You're like, I would just walk into the ocean and never come back.
Hang on, I'm getting a Zen, but
he's zenning. But yeah, it was just tough, man. It really put me in like a high school, like / middle school. Like I felt like a boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a little boy.
I kind of
you felt like a little boy.
I kind of got baby boyed. You know what I mean? It's like I felt like, you know, the girl on the beach. Like there's that like old like it's like an old advertisement for like suntan lotion where like the little baby like his butt is out on the beach.
Yeah.
I felt like that.
That's such a vulnerable position to be in, honestly. It might be like you ever seen those videos of those like baby penguins and they like can't walk?
Yeah.
And like the mom's like helping them walk. It's like that. You were just like a little animal just out in the world.
Dude, I got like baby boy.
Did you stay by them the whole day?
I stayed in the spot I was at because the beach was really crowded. So I kind of was like, fuck, I don't want to like move and like be in an even worse spot.
Yeah.
So I kind of just had to sit there as they were just looking at the back of my head going like, dude, that guy's weird.
We just saw that dude's butt, bro.
Yeah.
You were truly butt naked. That's what I can't like.
Yeah.
That sucks so much.
Dude, and then the lifeguard came up and he was like, hey, the police are here because there's people have complained that you were exposing yourself.
Seriously?
No. No.
I mean, it wouldn't have blown my mind.
That would have been crazy though if they complained.
Sucked
Dude,
so
imagine
much.
if the guy who said tragic
he's like
walks over with the lifeguard and he's like, yeah, that's him. And I'm like, what's happening? And they're like, they said you just exposed yourself
you
in
want
front
to
of
be the
this
cops
family.
and I'll be that guy.
You want me to be the cops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
This is the Rockaway Beach Police. How can I help you?
Yo, brother. I'm on the beach right now. I'm chilling with a couple girls. It's Rebecca, Jamie, and Lindsay.
That sounds awesome.
It's great.
You sound like a cool guy.
No, dude, it's amazing. It's just this fucking like loser. he was standing in front of us and he was trying to change and then he exposed himself. I don't really care that he exposed himself. It's just he kind of killed the vibe a little bit.
Was it front or back?
It was back, and he tried to cover his twig and berries with hands.
But he didn't cover the back though.
No, he should have covered the back. He should.
Wow.
I mean, knowing him, he probably could scoop one hand for twig and berries, and then do back, and then do the crack with his other hand. But
yeah, no, I mean, in my experience, and it does sound like this guy has some small dick energy.
You're not really supposed to be naked on the beach because it's a public.
No, I fully agree. I fully agree. Is he there now? We'll come right now.
He's sitting here because he's all embarrassed.
Does he have any weapons on him?
No weapons.
We'll bring guns. Just
he
in
has
case.
one weapon. It's a small one in between his legs. But
that's a funny joke.
Nice.
Dude, you seem awesome.
Dude, if you're not doing anything later, come by the beach and grab a cold one.
Dude, I mean, we'll come by and probably beat this. We might kill him.
Yeah, you should.
But then after,
no, don't do that. It's not that much of a burden, but it's.
I mean, we don't have any problem. I mean, he sounds like he sounds like an issue in society.
He's not an issue.
You said he was showing his dick to kids on the beach.
He's sitting here because he feels awkward and
And you said he's alone.
He's by himself.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a red flag.
He's by himself.
Massive
I said
red flag.
tragic. I was like tragic when I saw it happen because it was
wait. His towel fell and then you went tragic.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Dude, I wish I could high five you through the phone. Dude, you're sick, bro. Have you ever thought about being a cop?
Dude, honestly, my uncle is one, but he got kicked off the force. So,
dude, probably for some bullshit.
Yeah, it was something to do with like a unarmed dude. But anywho, so. Yeah, I don't even know why I called. Honestly, it's fine. He's not bothering anybody.
We'll come down.
No, I don't want you to do anything mean to him. It's truly okay.
That's fair. Well, if you guys feel like you kind of want to take it into upon yourselves to say something or even like restrain him, citizen's arrest, like that would be totally chill.
No, I just kind of want him to die, but not through you guys. Just like a natural cause almost.
I mean, dude, the way you hit him with that tragic burn, sounds like he might just kill himself.
I murdered this guy. I fucking murdered him.
Well, you sound awesome.
Seen all the girls here were like, "Oh my god, Kyle," and I was like, "I know it's crazy." But
wait, your name's Kyle too?
Yeah, my name's Kyle.
Dude, me too. Wow, that's awesome, bro.
No way, bro.
Well, anyways,
legendary.
Have an awesome time.
Yeah,
I hope you get sucked off by every single one of the women with you. And it sounds like you will because you're awesome.
Yeah,
and yeah, and if we run into that guy on the beach, we'll just kill him.
just definitely arrest him and
sweet.
Shove his face in something. Maybe.
Guys, that was an actual recording of the Rockaway Beach Police.
That's exactly what happened, actually. I'm still doing the voice. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that because it's making me uncomfortable for you just thinking about it.
Yeah,
and I don't mean that in a rude way.
I know. I know that you're like you're leveling with me.
Yeah, I can't imagine being butt naked on the beach.
I'm still feeling this.
Did you immediately like notice it and immediately pick up your bathing suit to put on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was covering with one hand and then the other hand I was like trying to get the towel in the sand. I look like a fool. I look like a little fool.
This is like a scene from SpongeBob when he's at the beach. I think this happened to SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yes, this literally
he ripped his pants.
No, but he was on the beach naked by accident.
Oh, I think you're right. I think his towel gets taken or something.
Yes.
And then he's doing that thing with like, and he's like covering with both hands, like running around on the beach. What are you looking for? You trying to find the scene?
Yeah.
Wait. Guys, we're just scrolling reels.
The biggest loser on the beach!
No, I am. I forgot to put on sunscreen.
Ouch. No, I am. I got sand in my buns.
No, I'm the biggest loser on the beach. They buried me in the sand and forgot me.
What happened to you?
I'm the biggest loser on the beach. I was butt naked in front of a group of girls and the guy looked at me and said, tragic.
What happened to you? I got frame mogged by Kyle in front of his hot chick friends.
Oh, Kyle.
So it was, like I said, I'm still processing it. It was kind of tough. Have you ever had any like that type of embarrassment? Specifically, like I'm wondering, like middle school, high school. Did you ever have any moments where you were just embarrassed? Because that's what it felt like to me. Like it literally, like I felt like I was back in like middle school.
Right.
And not even like I was heavily bullied or anything.
I used
but
to
it's
pee
like
the bed in college a lot.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah, very sad. First of all, when you get really drunk, it happened to me one time, and I've heard from other people when you piss the bed from being too hammered, it just consistently happens after that. So I used to wake up and piss and be like, God, it's the worst feeling because not only are you hungover, but you have to deal with it immediately, or like you can't just fall back asleep. It's like gross. You're in water basically.
Yeah, like it like forms that connection in your mind. Like once you do it once. It's like now inextricably linked.
Well, I used to do it while sleeping in a bed with my girlfriend, which was awful, dude.
What did she have to
like
say about
3
that?
times. I think she did it one time. So I was like, oh shit.
Oh.
And it doesn't happen to me anymore, partly because I don't
You're like, I
drink
did it
that
one
way.
time, and then she did it one time, and then we just did it together for fun.
And I like I said, it doesn't happen anymore because I don't drink that crazily anymore.
Right.
But it used to happen to me at least once every 2 months, I would say.
Damn. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that. It kind of helps. It kind of helps me feel a little
was
bit less
shitty.
shameful.
That's something that, like, in the same vein that you do, and it makes you feel like a toddler. Like, I would wake up and be like, oh, fuck.
yeah.
You're fucked if you pee the bed because
you
it
feel-
gets in your mattress and you have to figure out a way to clean the mattress. And it's hard to clean the mattress.
You feel like a baby. Actually, you know what?
Go, go, gawk, gawk, gawk. That was you on the beach. Go, 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 gawk, 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 gawk.
Yeah. Kyle was like, look at the little baby.
Look at the little baby.
And I was like,
You start whining.
yeah, seagulls start coming over.
Were you
and just
hard?
fucking with me. What?
That would suck.
Well, yeah, that would cause all kinds of problems. Then the cops would come.
Yeah.
I was not.
They'd come for sure.
Dude, because I'd fucking whack them off, bro. And we're back. Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? Screw them, dude.
Yeah, that is. They knew your pain, and they
I was in a
decided
vulnerable
to make fun
position.
of you anyways.
They didn't even know me, and they just wanted to be cruel.
Well, they also knew that it wasn't your intention to be butt naked on the beach.
Of
that it was
course.
completely accidental.
Yeah.
If you're intentionally butt naked on the beach, people can make fun of you.
Imagine if I was hard, I turned around and I go, oh yeah, is this tragic?
Yeah.
I go, look at that.
You know, I had a friend who said he used to shit in the ocean, which was weird. Like multiple people I went to college with. It was one of those things where that's crazy, right?
That's
because
no, that's
I
yes.
seem like the only person in the group that was like, I would never do that. He would be like, what do you mean? We all do it. Like if you have to shit, you just open your pants, shit, it's the water, so your butt cleans immediately.
Were you
and
were
all
your
the other ones
friends-
were like, yeah, we do. You've never done that before?
Were
They're
your
all from like
friends-
Virginia.
Were they like
lake.
members of like a steamboat? Like
No.
what the fuck? Why do they think that's normal?
I don't know. Apparently a lot of people do it, which is disgusting.
So you're telling me they would go into the ocean and then like basically just
if
perform?
they had to shit, they would just
perform.
pull their pants down a little bit, shit, and then continue
Yeah,
swimming.
I was gonna say they literally just perform a water birth. Like they go in there and they're like push.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like ah.
Which is also gross because that means that's floating around, so someone could easily swim into it.
Also like
You could too.
well also yes I mean obviously yes
Yeah.
there's now a shit floating in the ocean, but also it's like that's weird because then you like this is getting into the weeds a bit, but
Get into the weeds.
no, but if you take a shit in the underwater in the ocean, it's like some of that seawater is gonna get into your ass.
Yeah.
Unless you rip it,
But seawater is
unless
probably
you
really
rip it
good
fast
for your
and
ass.
unless you rip it fast and tight and it's an airtight seal. Mm-hmm. Think about that. You're gonna get some splashback.
Is that not? That's probably good for you though.
I don't know, dude.
See, I feel like seawater is so good for you.
I mean, if we're
I don't
talking
know
like
why.
if you're talking like pure seawater, you go up to like Greenland in the spring. You hit a water
Fuck me
birth.
up with some Greenland seawater, boy.
But dude, you're at Rockaway Beach.
Yeah.
In
That's
the
like
summer, and it's like
Iceland.
contaminated.
You have like a vial of seawater from Iceland. It's like perfectly clear, and you're like, yeah.
When you just put it in your ass. It was So wait, that I don't even know what to say to that. They were just like, "What you?" They're like, "Oh,
They were surprised that I didn't.
They
do
were.
it.
They were like, "Oh, you don't shit in the ocean."
Correct. It was confusing to them that I don't do that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Horrible people.
See, that's what the East Coasters. I mean, you guys.
I
There's
know
something
they're
wrong.
gross.
There's something wrong with you
They're
guys.
bad. They're bad. These are Virginians though. We don't claim them.
Sure.
I feel the weird thing is like I think North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia could be considered East Coast, but it's just not at all to me.
I guess
Like
yeah.
East Coast, I categorize as like the tri-state area, like Philadelphia, then down to like I feel like once you hit Maryland, after that it's not East Coast anymore.
I guess it's like kind of the.
I
South.
mean, it is geographically, but it's
Yes, but it's like the southern coast kind
Yeah.
of. I mean, clearly they're shitting in the water. They're doing it like
They're shitting in the water.
they're shitting in the water.
They're
these
shitting in the
guys.
water.
That's like something Trump would say about like Somalians. That's not true. But like they come here and they shit in the water. These guys, and it's like no, it's actually native Virginians doing that.
No, they don't do that. What are you talking about? They live in Minnesota. There's no water to shit on.
What about? They got lakes there.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
That's
I
crazy.
wonder how how Somalian immigrants like started. Why Minnesota was the place that they picked? Because there is such a bigger concentration of them in that.
There is a
state
large
than others.
I don't know.
Because it's like not the greatest. Like if I was moving to America as an immigrant, I'd be like, let's settle down in Miami. Okay.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
True. I mean, I'd always go warm climate. That's my rule. Especially if you're from Somalia, which I'm sure is a really
Yeah.
hot country.
Dude, the winter's there.
Yeah.
What are those boys up to in the winter?
It's so funny that that's where they're at.
I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining like a Somalian Santa Claus for some reason, and we don't have to do this as a bit. It just popped into my head, and I felt the need to say
He's
it.
on the sleigh. I am the captain now.
No, don't you do that. But that was my L for the week.
Yeah. Should we get into some?
I got baby boyed hard.
Yeah, you did get baby boy. Hard.
Okay, do you want to get
It's okay,
into?
though. You're a grown man.
Yeah, you know what? Now that we've like talked about it and you've kind of shared some of your embarrassment, I feel
Yeah.
better. And now that I know there's
Pee the
people
bed
just
was bad.
yeah, now that I know also there's people just like shamelessly shitting in the ocean, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that's way worse than what I did.
Oh, how about this? We don't have to unpack this too much, but the first time I visited my sister when she was in college, I was a sophomore in high school, so I didn't really drink that much, and I obviously drank way too much because it was like open the floodgates, and I got so drunk that I threw up all over a pizza. I don't remember any of this. Threw up all over a pizza restaurant, and my sister had to take me home, and her friend showered me as a sophomore in high school, gave me a shower, and then I woke up in piss in her friend's bed.
Wow.
I peed her friend's bed. They showered, butt naked showered me, and I threw up in a pizza restaurant. The guy was like, "Get him the fuck out of here."
Dude, you're like a biohazard that they just like unleash on a community.
Yeah, because once I have a couple drinks, I'm like, yeah.
You're like, yeah, time to shit.
Yeah.
Like, time to evacuate what's in me from every hole I have.
I'm a fun time at a party though. I'll tell you that.
Hey, I don't.
When I go to my sister's weddings,
Hey, I don't doubt it.
it's a bad day to be a dance floor, brother.
But the thing is, the funnest people.
you put a dance floor in front of me when I've had a couple. Oh boy,
I don't doubt it.
get that thing away
But
from
that's
me.
the thing
dude.
is the most fun person at a party. There is a tipping point.
Yes, where they become the least fun person at a
And
party.
yeah, and it is razor thin.
It's so razor thin.
I mean, it's one moment it's life of the party. The next moment
yes.
you're destroying their kitchen or their bathroom.
I'm telling you right now, a couple drinks in, you put a dance floor in front of me. Oh man.
Yeah.
You put the electric slide on, it's going to be problems.
And then a couple more dances put you in a bed.
Yeah, you bet exactly.
And it's a problem.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But for that tiny thin line where I'm in the zone and I'm cranking,
You're locked in.
and I'm requesting songs from the DJ like a beast. You better watch out because I'm gonna outdance some grandmas on that floor.
That's awesome.
You have a wedding and your great aunt is there. Bad day to be her
It's done,
because she's got moves. But I'll tell you, brother, she don't jig it like me.
Yeah,
I'll
you
tell
like
you that.
you like hip bump her out of the way and just break both of her hips.
I get in there and I go ooh back. It's like home to me. I go back home.
And we're back.
Yep, exactly.
Damn.
All right, let's get into some politics.
All right, what do we want to cover first? I have some losers of the week.
Whichever one you want.
We have this police officer who got busted using the flock
Oh
cameras.
yes, I love this one.
Okay, I'm just gonna play this news story real quick about this, just so that we can jump into this. But yeah, this was a police officer. So basically, just to set it up real quick, there's these thing called flock cameras, which some people have probably heard of. But basically, they are license plate reader cameras that are now like all across the country. Like they released something like an article recently that I think there's like 117,000 of these cameras now across the country on like every street.
Right.
And so they basically scan license plates and they can create a map of whatever that person, wherever they've been during the day. It's like, oh, they went home, then they went to work, then they went to the liquor store, then they went to the library, then they went home again.
It's obviously a complete breach of privacy.
Yeah, I mean, there's like now like advocacy groups and privacy groups are saying like, "Yo, this is crazy.
It's insane. It's exactly what a dystopian society would do.
And now they're saying that like all of these like they're trying to say like, oh, it doesn't track people, but they keep a record of these videos for 30 days. So for basically an entire month, everyone's movements are logged, and then the system, I think like they say it wipes. No, it doesn't. They're storing this information.
It's such a slippery
But
slope.
they say it wipes and then resets it the next month. But for an entire month, anyone that has access to this database can type in your license plate and go, where have they been?
Whoa.
And that leads us into this story.
So I could, if you had a car right now, I could look up where you've been if I had your license plate number?
And you don't want to know where I've been. So this is a fun news story about these flock
it's
cameras.
Probably just all regular places.
And
Look
then
up Konner's, just grocery store, hinge date, back home, grocery store, hinge date,
happy
studio.
ending parlor, trying to find someone to mount my freaking TV for Christ. Okay.
It would be such a good way to find out if your spouse is cheating, which I know.
Well, dude, listen to this. Come on.
Another law enforcement officer facing charges after being accused of misusing the flock license plate reader. Authorities say a dispatch supervisor at the Conyers Real-Time Crime Center is accused of using the technology to track her partner's location. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation says Page Ford accessed the flock system more than 30 times between April and this month for non-law enforcement purposes. The GBI, the agency, says that it was asked to investigate Tuesday, and by Wednesday, Ford was arrested. Well, this is just the most recent arrest for alleged flock or license plate reader technology misuse. We have previously told you about arrests in Cherokee County as well as Fayetteville and across the state.
Yeah, so
just for they can see how many times someone's visited the flock camera.
So that's how this person got caught. Is that they saw that this person isn't a police officer, but they are the person who this person supervises the dispatch.
Yeah.
So when you call, when you call and the person reacts, they go, "Hey, this is 911. Like, what's your emergency?" This was someone who worked there, and they were the supervisor.
Wow.
And so they used this system 30 times to see what their boyfriend was up to.
Oof.
Trying to catch him
Well,
slipping.
I guess it's a positive that they are catching people like this, I guess.
Well, it's a positive that they're catching like police off because, like, as this woman said, there's been several of these stories in the last few months of police officers using this technology to like see like what their wife is, where their wife is going, to see like what their mom is doing, to see where their brother is going.
Wow.
And it's clearly like, and that's the thing, like these companies will be like, no, this isn't a surveillance state. This isn't a problem. It's to stop crime. And you go, okay. But then you see like 30 different headlines about police officers using it to catch their wife
Would
cheating.
you break up with someone immediately if they were tracking you that way?
Yeah.
What if you love them though?
I mean, maybe there'd be a conversation, but I'd be like, yo, you don't trust me? What the hell?
Yeah,
I was saying it'd be so funny too. Like this woman and it was a woman who was checking up to see where her boyfriend was. Like, imagine she's like, I think he's cheating. He will leave at random hours and I don't know where he's going. And he's very vague about it. He just says he went out. Imagine she goes and like looks and like checks the cameras and it's just him going to a park every day just to sit on a bench and read.
She's like, he wants peace and quiet.
He must be cheating on me. And it's like, no, he just wants some peace and fucking quiet. He's just sitting.
He's skipping rocks on the pond.
Yeah, he's like, he must be cheating. Who's he fucking? And he's just like feeding ducks at the lake. That's when you know you're a terrible person.
Oh my god!
Is when you see that footage and you go, oh, he's not cheating on me. He just can't stand being around me. He just wants to sit at a park and in some quiet.
That's such a bad way.
Because you know the person that does that, she's probably not a good hang.
No, not at all.
Where have you been? Where'd you go?
Did you ever have anyone that tracked your location when you were dating someone? Because I never had anyone who was crazy.
I don't think so. I never shared my location with people.
But I'm like the least, like, I would so not cheat on someone because I would just break up with them. That's what never makes sense to me about cheating is it's like, why don't you just fucking break up with that person?
I wouldn't either.
Don't. Because like a relationship, like I would always, I'm too guilty. I'm a bad liar too. You'd be like, are you cheating on me? And I'd be like, no.
With a smile.
No. No, I'm not cheating on you, hun.
No, you'd be like, no, what?
What? No, I'm not.
I would never do that.
I'm not cheating on you. No.
This is so
wink?
so unconvinced. Yeah, you're winking at no one. Who'd you just wink at?
I don't know.
I would never cheat on you.
It is. It's such a weird thing to do. But I guess, I don't know. I feel like women check phones more than men do. And I've never dated someone, and I did get cheated on. I never dated someone, though, who I was like jealous. I've never been jealous of a girl, even if she has like a close relationship with a guy. It doesn't really bother me because I'm just like, if you want to cheat on me, that's fucked up. But like, that's your own prerogative, whatever. We're not going to date anymore. Like,
Yeah.
what? We're checking spy cams now?
Yeah, we're using this surveillance.
I can
state?
picture her with like a VR headset on, like with like a drone out, and she's like, I'm going to get him.
I'm gonna fucking find this guy. Yeah, and that just shows you how dumb we are. Is that like everyone's like, oh, the surveillance state, like Peter Thiel's building all these cameras linked to the surveillance state. And
You can get information on civilians.
Social credit score. They're gonna herd us like cattle into a cyber prison, and it's like, no, it's just like dumb cops trying to figure out if their wife's cheating on them.
Yeah. Oh, it was a guy that did that?
Well, no, this was a woman, but I'm
Right.
saying there's been stories.
Yeah, the whole point is that it's like that's how dumb we are. We're using this, like, no one's using AI to like hack into a country. You're using AI to know, if toothpaste, what the ingredients are.
Yeah, you're using it to know like what's safe to microwave.
Yeah, I'm using AI to give my dad an 8-pack and put him in a funny bathing suit at the beach.
And send it to the family group chat.
Yeah,
and go,
that's-
yo, Pop's looking good.
Yeah.
That is
Get
so
a couple
true.
ha-has on the message.
Dude, and that's the problem is like there's all the, and that's like the big story now is it's just like AI data centers and all that. And obviously, let's be honest.
It will end up being that way.
Well, yes, there is a segment of like the ruling class that is building these data centers so that they can create this like cyber prison.
In fact, for a podcast that doesn't have that many listeners yet, but it will, even us posting this video on YouTube, some AI will probably listen to us saying this and will be like, get them.
yeah, no, this will be logged into a thing where it's like, oh, these two are not very favorable to the AI system and the data center thing.
Yeah.
But it's like that, the point being, yes, there are a few people in power that want to create this thing, but for the vast amount of people, it's like we're using AI for the dumbest shit.
Right. No, just the most careless shit that nobody cares about. What are the ingredients in McDonald's super sauce that they put on the Big Mac? I did that 2 days ago, and it gave me a full detailed account.
Yeah.
And that's helpful to me. Like, I love that sauce.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Grok, can you create an image of Tung Tung Sahur with tits?
And he did that the other day, and it was awesome.
And they looked great.
And they were good tongue tits.
Tung 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 titties.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, but that's just how this country is.
What would you use that software for? Like, if there's anything where you're like, yes, I know this is evil, but this would actually help my day to day.
Like an AI or like what, the flock camera?
The flock cameras.
I'd use it to figure out where this freaking TV guy is.
I would use it to see. I want to witness what the day-to-day life of the Subway surfers is. Like what brought them, like what they're doing right now post Subway surf.
Now that's interesting.
That would intrigue me a lot.
If you could use the AI to like look back in their day, like this morning, for example, if you could track their movements this morning and then find the security cameras that saw them earlier in the day.
Yeah.
What was happening?
What was going on? How'd you I don't know how they
And I'll tell you this, they weren't at chess club.
Nope.
They weren't doing recreational.
They weren't doing SAT tutoring, that's for sure.
They weren't doing
could use a
recreational
little bit of that.
sports. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be a camera where it's like, oh, he's in the Big Brother program.
Yeah, no.
He was with his big brother earlier watching the Mets game.
Yep.
They weren't doing that.
Nope.
No.
They were surfing the subs.
That is an interesting way to use AI.
Yeah, it is. It is a pretty cool way to use it.
It's just like, what were the bad
God, we are
kids?
so fucked, dude. We are
I know.
so fucked. This is maybe the worst timeline to be in, other than like the ones where like slavery was a thing. That'd be a pretty bad one too.
No,
but this one.
What do you mean?
That's what's funny though.
Wait. What do you mean if we were in that timeline? We're in that timeline.
Yeah, you're right.
Slavery did happen.
and it's still happening. You know, there's more slaves today than any
You're
other.
like, no, but what if it was a timeline
time
where
in
we were
history.
slaves?
Yeah,
and then I
that
go, I go, now you're scaring
That would be
me.
really tough.
I go,
But
now you're having
my
me
point
shaking
being,
in my boots.
it is funny because my grandparents and my parents will always be like, God, this generation's so fucked. Like, the world is so fucked right now. And if you look at human history, we are fucked right now, absolutely. But there's a lot of time periods where we were a little bit more fucked.
Oh, for sure.
Like, imagine living in the era of the bubonic plague.
Crazy.
Crazy to me. I'm choosing flock cameras over bubonic all day long.
See, now the only and I agree with you. There are times, obviously, in the past that were worse. The only difference is 3,000 years ago, the Aztecs were, and I'm probably wrong on this history, so fucking shut up. But 3,000 years ago, the Aztecs were sacrificing humans to please the gods, so to get some outcome.
Right. I think it was the Mayans. I want to say it was the Mayans.
Sure. We now know that that's probably fake. It wasn't doing much. But nowadays,
well, speak for yourself.
Who knows? But nowadays, we're sacrificing human lives to build an AI god that is very real,
right,
and is going to kill us all.
Yes, you're very right.
Nowadays, it's like, oh, we're just gonna take your house and build a data center on it, and then everyone else around it is gonna get brain cancer, so that you can make tung tung sahur with tits.
Right.
And it's also going to become the next president. That's the difference with the era we're in, is that
so we're
worshiping gods.
This era is the worst then?
Maybe, because we're creating and worshiping gods that are real.
I think for the majority of humanity, it's the best, because I think, for example, right? People in the world, if you were like, slavery is cool, most people, I would hope, would, or at least especially in Western countries, would be like, that's genuinely not true and that's offensive.
Right.
You go back, 200 years and you go, slavery is cool, and guys go, facts, brother. Yeah. And so maybe for the general public, the world is good, but for the mega minds and the ultra wealthy, the world, they're like, oh, buckle up, buddy. Oh, buckle up. I know we're not in the era of slavery is cool anymore, but guess what? To us, amongst our circles, slavery is fucking cool.
I mean,
amongst the billionaire circles.
Yes.
So I guess you're kind of right.
But yeah, so I think that cop loser, and that's loser of the week.
There's also never been a science fiction movie that's been like, actually, when AI happens, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Who has made that movie that's like, no, guys, hear me out. Computers having minds like humans is totally gonna be awesome. They're all like, oh, it's awesome for maybe 5 years, and then you go, and then 10 years down the road, we're all in a bunker. And there's I saw this old movie where a guy is looking at an orange, and they're not used to seeing produce anymore, and he's like, an orange. Yeah. And he's freaking out about it, and they make the orange really, really, really orange in the film.
It's really
it's super orange, and basically the whole movie, the rest of the movie is black and white to say it's symbolic of we've lost our innocence.
Yeah. Why don't they get? And no one's making a positive AI film because no one believes that is going to be the outcome.
I bet Peter Thiel will very soon.
Yeah. Or Mel Gibson.
Peter and Mel Gibson, if you guys make this film, you could persuade public opinion.
Dude,
to swing
Peter
the opposite
Thiel
way.
just gives Mel Gibson a bunch of money to just make Passion of the Christ, but for AI.
Yeah, exactly. And they're like, we actually really like these cameras because they help us with our daily life and tracking people that are cheating on you, and people shouldn't cheat on you. So
yes. Well, the whole sell for the flock cameras is it prevents car theft. And it prevents crimes sure, if you put cameras on every street corner, yes, it will prevent crime.
Right.
But it's also it's also going to prevent living in a free society where you don't have to worry about some dude watching your movements because he wants to steal your girlfriend or something.
It's an interesting question because it's a breach of privacy, and it's not a good, I feel like when airport security got really tightened up after 9/11, it was that's a good breach of privacy. You should, who the fuck needs to bring a knife on the plane or smoke a cigarette on the plane?
Yeah.
But so that might be their argument, but it's not a positive breach because they're going to use that data in negative ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're screwed.
Yeah, we're fucked. Next loser.
Next loser of the week. Did you have any, or should I keep on rolling?
No, I didn't really have any other than I mean, not really anyone. I mean, Nick Fuentes is a loser, but he met with Biden.
Oh,
Hunter
right.
Biden.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of you guys may have seen it, but Andrew Callahan, who does Channel 5 News, which just I'll say this at the top, I really like him.
Really? I don't know that much about him. Should I check him out?
You should check him out because, like, genuinely, I feel like he's really, it seems to me, and maybe something will come out in a year and he'll be a war criminal or whatever, but it's like, it genuinely seems to me like he cares about journalism.
That's amazing.
And he's made a lot of really cool documentaries. And like he started as like a man on the street in like what's that part of New Orleans called where all the drinking happens? Bourbon Street. He was like a man on the street. This was like 2016 or something. Man on the street interviews in Bourbon Street where he would just like talk to crazy people. And it was like just funny content. And then as time went on, he started doing more actual like, well, let's like learn about these people. Let's learn about this community. Like he actually was doing like journalism.
Yeah.
And he's made a bunch of really cool documentaries and stuff. And now he's doing like, I mean, he recently went to like Iran to go interview people there. He went to Gaza. He's
That's
like
such a cool career trajectory,
dude, and he's like 28. He's like crushing it.
Wow.
So I have a lot of respect for him. But he did this moderated debate, and some people see that he had these people on, and they're like, fuck him, I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
But he had Hunter Biden and Nick Fuentes on to like have kind of, he was moderating kind of like a debate / conversation for them to just like. And have you watched it?
I've watched clips of it, and it's pretty funny, I would say. Because, like, on the one hand, you have a psychotic Nazi who has appealed to an incel crowd in America of young white men. And on the other hand, you have someone who's a former crack cocaine addict who also happens to be the son of the former president. So it's like an interesting sort of blend.
Yeah.
But can I say this? Like, I've always hated on Hunter Biden for the crack thing.
Yeah.
But recently I was like, well, why? I can't hate on someone for having a drug addiction. Like, I feel bad for him for that one. And he carries himself really good in this interview.
He does. I mean, he does. I said this earlier, but he does kind of talk like his dad.
He does. And I found myself kind of intrigued by things he had to say. So shout out Hunter Biden, honestly.
It is funny though, because he kind of talks like his dad, where he's kind of like, come on, Nick. And it makes me wonder, is that way of talking a genetic thing, or did Joe Biden also do crack? You know?
I think it's a genetic thing.
It probably is, but I just thought it was fun. But he does like talk like him.
Joe Biden was doing crack with corn pop for sure.
So, yeah, me and corn pop. You should put a little on a tin foil, burn that, and have a nice little time.
That is awesome. But it is such a funny interview because you have Hunter on one hand, and he's like, Nick, when you say the Jews should burn like cookies, I mean, it upsets my wife. She's Jewish. And Nick's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You have a good Hunter Biden. No, Nick's like, look. He's like, I'm joking.
Yeah. Nick, it's just rude. She doesn't like it, okay? It's rude. You're making light of something that's not funny.
And then ask me to apologize.
Can you just say sorry? I mean, it's just not. You're a smart guy.
No, thank you. That's basically, if you guys haven't watched it, that is the entire, like, obviously they go into like detail on certain topics, but like that is kind of like the cliff notes of their debate.
Yeah.
Is it's Hunter Biden being like, can you please apologize for saying the Holocaust didn't happen? And then Nick Fuentes is going, no, thank you.
Yes. It's so weird. It's
like politely too. He's like, no. He's like, I'm not
gonna do that.
He's like, I'm just not gonna do that. And it's like,
Nick,
damn.
you hurt people, okay? You're a smart kid.
You're hurting people.
You're hurting people.
You can't say Jews are like
cookies.
cookies.
Say Jews are like cookies.
Why'd you say that? My wife is hurt by that.
She's a grown woman. She's not a cookie.
And he goes, grow up. Like, that was his whole vibe. He's like, I'm being funny. I'm joking. And it's like,
I know. That's the
Are
thing.
ya?
That's what sucks about it is he's now stood on the fact that he's joking when he makes these comments, but none of the people that support Nick Fuentes think that. And I know he doesn't really think that, which says he is really a master manipulator in that way.
yes.
It's scary, and it sucks because I want to stand on the side of like, we should never interview him. But I think you do need to interview these crazy people because he does have a following, and that's scary for the history of America.
Yeah.
Or the future of America, I mean.
Well, yeah, if he is
We can't just shut him out because he's a big influence now.
I mean, yeah, he's got a lot of young men that listen to him, so it's like, yeah, why do they?
And the answer is they might be Nazis. I think that's the play right there.
Right.
We have a lot of young white nationalists in this country now.
You can't be saying that. Come on. What are you saying that for?
Come on. I know you.
And he keeps saying his name too, though. And he's like, Nick, come on, Nick, come on.
I know. God, that would be such a hard interview to conduct because you have to keep your cool while talking to Fuentes because he thrives on people blowing up.
Yes.
Because he'll get a clip out of it and he'll come for you and be like, have you seen him with Piers Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah, where Piers is like, you've said all these things. And he's like, yeah, it's fucking funny, Piers. And then the clip is like, Nick Fuentes owns Piers.
Owns
Morgan.
him.
He fucking owns him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I props to Hunter for trying to have a conversation with that guy, but it's very clear he's a bad person.
Yeah, I think so. But it was an interesting watch.
It was.
So Nick Fuentes, loser of the week.
For sure. Loser every week. Fuck that guy.
Loser of just all of
Fuck
the weeks.
that fucking guy.
And then I guess do you want to go into Lindsey Graham or do you want to wrap this?
We could touch Lindsey a little bit.
We could touch Lindsey.
Let's touch
I
Lindsey.
think Lindsey would like to touch you.
Ooh.
Okay, so Lindsey Graham, obviously, well, some people may not know this, but he passed away. And, we said this before. We don't necessarily like or support just making fun of dead people because they're dead. Mm-hmm. That's not what we do here.
We don't actually care if other people do it. It's just not the flavor that we're
it's just not. I'm not big on
trying
that.
to go for fun and silly flavor,
Yes.
couple riffs here and there. Not like, oh, fuck this guy, he's dead.
Yes, so that's not
it.
necessarily what we're doing, but this is a story. So Lindsey Graham, he passed away. He was a senator of South Carolina, and there has now, this was today, footage has been leaked by a documentarian that was following him around.
Right.
And basically in the footage, I'll play it in a second, is it's filming him as the Iran war announcement happens, as they're like, hey, Trump just started a war with Iran. Mm-hmm. It's Lindsey Graham's reaction to it. And it's not.
Did this just get released?
Yes.
Okay.
This was today. So take a listen.
Virtually everything they have has been knocked out now. Their missile count is going way down. Amazingly, they're hitting countries that
Look what we've done here. I almost cried.
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been pushing this?
Well, you've been pushing this for years, right?
Right. It's here. I talked to Trump this morning.
It's literally.
Oh, he's jacked.
Yeah.
It's the best thing I've ever done. He loves blowing stuff up. So, there are a lot of people inside didn't want to do it. So I've had my challenges. But President Trump, when he gets into the zone, he listens, he asks good questions, no tweeting. He has done he hadn't tweeted much at all, no drama. He's been a great wartime president. I said last night that Trump and Bibi are like Roosevelt and Churchill. I mean, they're the right two guys to confront this evil.
Roosevelt and Churchill.
Right, Roosevelt and Churchill. I think I'd maybe pick two different figures from World War II if I had to make a comparison. And I'm not going to say who they are, but I think you know what I'm getting at. It's what? Here's the thing. Do you think anyone that's actually been to war has that reaction to it? Anyone who's actually...
it's a psycho reaction.
Where to go, I've been pushing this a long time. We've been pushing this a long time.
I've been trying to get in Iran for time after time. And President Trump, he do it.
President Trump, he's doing it. He's really doing it.
It's such a weird reaction because even if you are pro that war, you would still be like, oh shit, we're doing it. I think it's due time, but I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think
that's the proper reaction if you're pro.
Yeah, the response
going into
Iran. The response you want from our politicians about war is a measured, serious, well, we're going to war, and we don't necessarily love that we have to do that, but we think we need to do that.
Feel
to
like
protect.
it's necessary.
Yes. He's like, oh boy,
goody,
sweet baby Jesus, we're going to war.
Mama.
It's what is this?
I'm eating chicken pot pie tonight.
He goes, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, Lindsey Graham, man, you shouldn't have done that, brother.
Yeah, you're a fucking loser, man.
Yeah, that's a weird response.
That is loser shit. We've already seen that this war.
Yeah, no one was going into World War II, even though completely just war. The Nazis were not doing good things, and that's such an understatement for what was going on.
Yes.
No one was going into World War II, though, on the Allied forces goody. I can't wait to get to I can't wait for D-Day.
Yes.
I'm so excited to storm those beaches in Normandy.
Yeah, there's no footage of FDR being like, when this is done, we're going to build a great casino in Normandy.
Yeah, or FDR posting like AI-generated clips on the White House Twitter page about World War II.
Yeah, there's none of that. And it's just so, it's like, that's how far that we've gone now, is that you have this senator just giddily laughing, giggling about the fact that we're going into a war in Iran, which would shortly after this lead to a school of about 130 schoolgirls getting bombed and killed.
Yeah.
Like literally shortly after this, we start launching missiles. One of them malfunctions, hits a school of 130 children.
There were
and
many...
Lindsey Graham's going, oh, sweet Jesus.
Sweetie
happy day.
Corn on the cob.
Yeah, it's like, what is this, dude?
We're eating them.
Damn.
Ooh. Burn, Iran.
All I'm saying is I hope he's thinking about his actions up in heaven.
But
it's
such a weird, it is so weird because, yeah, like I said, no one during World War II, like there was plenty of civilian casualties committed by the Allied forces against Germany.
Of course.
And those still suck. A lot of those people, just because you were German at the time, doesn't mean you were necessarily pro-Nazi party.
Of course. They
fascist
had like,
regimes.
Yes, they had the firebombing of Dresden.
Yes.
Allied forces like just fucking bombed the shit out of a city in Germany called Dresden.
Exactly.
And they used fire bombs and like melted the city. Like there's literally accounts of people that were there seeing people on the street melting into the street.
Yes. And granted,
Terrible.
obviously World War II completely justified. And I'm sure every news reporter was like, we just bombed Dresden. It was a really hard thing that we had to do, but we just felt like it was necessary.
And you want to know the only person in World War II that was laughing about that? Anyone want to take a guess? His name starts with an H and ends with Hitler.
Yeah.
And that's our show, folks.
He's talking about Adolf Hitler.
That's correct.
That's the correct answer right there.
No, I'm talking about fucking never
God,
mind.
dude, if there was a World War III, it would be so memed.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the next
so
front. That's the
bad.
next frontier of war is just memery.
I know, and it's all just going to be drones and shit like that.
Well, folks,
you've heard it here first.
Thanks for tuning in.
Did we get anywhere on this podcast? No, but we never do, and that's the point of the pod.
That is kind of the point. But hey, man, no, we kind of did though. At least personally, I kind of overcame my shame from the beach.
Yes.
This guy, we did not fix the TV situation.
I'm gonna blow a guy to mount our TV.
He's gonna whack a guy off to have him mount 65 inches.
Yes.
It's just
do you think
pure
you
hard
connect
TV.
before we adjourn? Do you think you could connect every topic that we talked about today?
I think we could try.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, you start.
So
this is a tough one. What do you mean connect? How are we going to do that?
So,
I go to the beach.
You go to the beach and you're naked.
My ass is out.
In that moment, you're sort of like Hunter Biden interviewing Fuentes because you're letting it all hang out.
Yeah,
and
my
you're
ass is
trying,
out.
and you're really trying your best to reach a conclusion. But Fuentes,
my ass is out, and
Yes.
I'm looking at the guy, like the group behind me, and I'm like, hey, look, we're all human. Can you guys maybe apologize for giggling? And the guy goes, tragic. That's
Yeah.
Nick Fuentes.
Yes. Yeah.
I go, can you please apologize for the Holocaust? He goes, tragic.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So then that happens. So then I come home and I'm like, well, the world hates me. How about I watch something that'll cheer me up on my TV?
Yes.
Oh, wait, it's not mounted.
And then you look outside and you go, oh, there's people riding the subway. Oh, great. They might have to fight in a war in Iran that Lindsey Graham is excited about.
Yeah, and it's like they're not at home watching TV because no one works anymore, so their TV's not mounted. So they're on the subway, riding the subway into a future that they don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They're just up there, just hanging on for the ride, trying to catch a moment of bliss while they can before they inevitably fall to their death.
And it's hard to find a moment of bliss in this world when you pee every bed when you get drunk.
Yes.
And there we go. That's the pod.
Bingo. And what you think is a private moment of pissing your bed, it wasn't because a flock camera caught it. And then you get accused of cheating. And you're like, no, I was just trying to. You're like, she's like, why'd you leave late at night? You're like, well, I was leaving to go change my sheets. I needed to go to the laundromat to wash the piss out of my seats. She goes, I don't know. I think you're cheating on me. She checks the cameras. She sees that you are, in fact, telling the truth.
Yep. I wish I had a flock camera for my ex-girlfriend. All righty, folks. That has been
Tragic.
the podcast. I hope you've enjoyed it. Once again, I've been Bo Bigelow. Just to plug, we have a amazing show coming up this Friday, 6 p.m. at New York Comedy Club in the East Village. It's called Chuckle Fest. It's going to be me and my co-host, Connor Kinsley.
And a bunch of other funny people. Guys, it's this Friday, July 31st, 6 p.m. Ticket link is in the show notes below, so go grab a ticket to see us.
Go snag a tick.
Yes.
Snag a tick. Awesome.
See you,
Signing
folks.
off.